Hi everyone, so today I'll be reviewing the Village Candle from Stonewall Kitchen in the 2-wick format in the scent Melon Breeze. This candle weighs 21.25 ounces. I purchased this on sale at TJ Maxx for $8. The 2-wick format used to retail $12.99, but recently the prices have decreased to $9.99. The scent notes, or at least a very small version of the scent notes, are listed in the front and they read watermelon, honeydew, and strawberry. So Village candles are made in the USA, specifically Maine, and they are made with 100% food grade paraffin wax with an approximate burn time of 170 hours, which is a very long burn time. My particular batch code reads 23481-MM or space MM. I believe that this is a discontinued scent that was later renamed to Summer Slices, which Summer Slices is currently available on the website for a retail price of $21.95. So let me read to you the little blurb that is listed for Summer Slices. It reads, with the essence of summer sunshine and the peak flavors of the season, our Summer Slice candle has a juicy cucumber melon scent that is sure to bring joy to anyone who lights it. This succulent cucumber melon candle is built with refreshing cucumbers, ripe melons, and playful citrus to herald in summer adventures. Each cheerful pink watermelon candle is made up with multiple scent layers. And the fragrance notes listed for Summer Slices read top, citrus, fresh, green, cucumber, mid notes, watermelon, honeydew, melon, base notes, sweet, strawberry. All right, so when I had my sister first smell this candle, her thoughts on cold was that this smelled like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. And I agree that this leans a bit artificial in the sense that it smells like sweet fruit hard candy. I do detect more of the watermelon and strawberry than the honeydew when it was on cold, so before I lit it. And the strength on cold is pretty decent. It's 7 out of 10. And the scent was sweeter for sure initially on cold. Okay. Wow. The fragrance while burning. I would say that this is a big journey. So maybe the first 4 burns were fantastic. I would have recommended, no questions asked. I was about to review it then, but then I saw other reviewers say that Village candles tend to struggle the further down you get. In my experience, this is definitely true. Okay, so the first burn, it pulled out within 3 hours, which is not bad. I've had candles pull out or take longer to pull out that first burn. And then it had a nice deep wax pull, almost about an inch, and the strength was about a 6 to 7 out of 10. And it filled up my medium-sized bedroom and it traveled to the adjacent hallway. Awesome, right? Okay, so then we went down from there and it's kind of never gotten back up. I'll insert a clip of how it looked like when the wicks got very nubby right here. Okay, so I wanted to insert this clip just to give you a better idea of how the candle performs when you're further down into the candle wax, because that's when I heard that people experience issues, and I'm currently experiencing certain issues if you can't tell right now. So if you see, my fill line is right around there, so it's getting, for sure, I'm maybe like a third of the way done or something, but I've noticed this the last 3 burns or so. So let me go ahead and turn it over so you can have a better idea. So if you can tell, my flames are very, very low and I haven't trimmed them at all, except for maybe in my second burn, I just clipped off the mushroom tops. So I have a feeling that this is the reason why I'm experiencing some issues. So if you can tell, no issues pulling out. It still pulls out within about an hour and a half or an hour. I can't really tell right now, but the flames after that point, maybe around an hour 45 or something, the flames get very, very low. I know that Village Candle uses their patented wicks, which it's supposed to give off low soot or no soot. I personally don't see anything, but I do notice that the candle scent is starting to change ever so slightly. It could also be that I'm getting further down and it's just the other notes are coming out. So while in the beginning, I noticed more of that sweet, juicy watermelon type scent, candied watermelon almost, I'm getting more of the melon. I don't know if it's honeydew, but the base notes are starting to come out more. if that's even a thing, or it could be that because of the low flames, I'm not getting the scent payoff that I am supposed to, or I did in the beginning, because the beginning my flames were a lot stronger. Hopefully I took a video of that. But yeah, I do notice though that the scent is slightly more burnt. It's just a hint. It's not like, wow, this candle is getting all murky and I need to warm it under my lamp or in my crock. But I just noticed that it's slightly changed. So it could be that the melon notes are coming out more and I'm getting less of that sweetness from the watermelon and potentially the strawberry. I have a feeling that's in there as well. So yeah, that's it. The only thing with these flames are it causes me worry, because then I feel like, oh my gosh, is the scent, or yeah, is the scent of the candle going to change, and then it's going to be, at the point of no return. But so far it is burning quite okay. What I've been doing the last two burns is that I basically, if I see an even wax pull and if I see that the flames are this tiny, then I just go ahead and extinguish it, because before the candle fully pulls out, the flames aren't this low. So I have a feeling that's just because of the type of wick used. The wicks are pretty small. They're not like the core thick wicks that Bath and Body Works uses. They're more similar to the Homeworks wicks that are really like thin and like paper thin. So anyways, let me give you an overhead view so you can have a better idea. But yeah, I'm debating whether I need to soak up some of the wax. But despite my wicks being very nummy and me not trimming them the last 4 or 5 times, yeah, I just don't know if I should continue on or not. So hopefully this all autocorrects in the midway mark. I'm almost there. Yeah, let me go ahead and change the angle. Okay, so here's an overhead view. There are the very low flames. You can almost tell that they're low because you see a lot more of the blue color than you do of the yellow or the white color. So I do want to say that right now, the strength and throw of this candle has diminished, probably due because of the low flames, because obviously there's less scent being dispersed. So whereas before I was getting a pretty decent, maybe like a 6, right now I'm getting about like a 4, 4.5, around that mark. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how to solve this problem. What I've been doing is just basically extinguishing the candle more frequently and reducing my burn time. And I do notice that the flames are a little bit stronger, but going back to the strength and throw, right now it's about like a 4, 4.5. And I do notice that it doesn't project the scent as well. Whereas before I was getting wafts of it in my hallway. Right now I get it more when I'm closer to the candle. So maybe I can smell it half of my room, but I am able to smell it throughout my whole room. But the further I am, the less I can smell it. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if this is also going to happen to the other village candle I'm testing out. Hopefully not, but we'll see. But yeah, here is a quick check-in in my review that I'll probably insert somewhere. Okay, so I was getting really tired of those puny wicks that were giving me hardly any scent, so I decided to go to my backup plan, which is to soak up some of the wax, because clearly burning through the paint wasn't happening. So I maybe soaked up about 1 to 2 cotton balls worth of wax. I didn't have any cotton balls close by, so I just used a napkin. Here is how the napkin looks like. And does it slightly look discolored, like right around here to you? I feel like there was starting to get, or like my candle was starting to get the soot, was starting to go into the wax. But anyways, these are how the flames look like. Hopefully it'll continue to do well and the wicks won't get puny again. So for the next 2 burns, I'm not going to trim my wicks, and I'm going to stick to the recommended max amount of time of 4 hours for the burn. So yeah, right now the strength and throw of the candle is picking up a little bit. So fingers crossed. But yeah, if you encounter that issue, you might need to soak up some of the wax, because I was just continuing my normal burning process and it wasn't getting any better. So yeah, there is a quick update. Okay, so I believe I would have inserted the clip of how puny the wicks got after maybe about 10 to 15 burns, but right now I'm at the midway mark and I've already soaked up the wax, and I thought, okay, that's going to solve my issue. Well, no, it didn't. So let me turn this a little bit. So you can see right there, I'm about 1.5 inches below the label here. And these are how my flames look like after I soaked up some wax. So right now the candle has currently been burning for, let's see, I lit this candle at 1:30 and currently it is 5:30. So the candle label at the bottom recommends you only burn this to 3 to 4 hours. So I am at the, the max end of that recommendation. But honestly, I think I'm going to pop this into or put it in my candle crock, because these wicks, I'm not about to be soaking up wax every so often. But let me go on to the scent. So I think it is true that because the wicks are very, very low, that it's starting to change how the wax or the scent of the wax. So I can't tell if I'm also getting a little bit more of the cucumber green notes, because initially on cold, I got a lot more of the watermelon and strawberry notes, which I really enjoyed. But now I'm getting a predominant honeydew for sure, with just like a touch of strawberry and watermelon. But I'm also getting like this slightly charred cucumber type of scent. And I don't really like it, so I have a feeling that it's the soot going into the candle. The rim of the candle looks pretty clean. Let me go ahead and wipe it. I have tried doing this before, and it looks pretty clean. So it's not that this candle soots. I have experienced no sooting with this. Initially, I thought the low wicks were because I was a bit aggressive with trimming it, but no, I think it's just at this midway mark. I have about like 60% of the candle left or 50% of the candle left, and the wicks just dud out, and I really don't want to be soaking up the wax every like burn or every other burn. Let me change the angle and I'll show you how it looks like on the inside or from the overhead view. Okay, so these are how my wicks look like from an overhead view. Very puny, very nubby. I feel like any gust of wind might blow one out. So while I don't have any issues with the wax fully liquefying at the top, I would say that I get an even wax pull after about an hour to an hour and a half, which isn't bad, but yeah, this just isn't throwing. Right now, the strength of this candle is about a 3 or a 4, which is very, very minuscule. It did improve immediately after I soaked up the wax, but this is my second burn after that, and it just keeps decreasing. So if I were to want to work with this candle, I would probably have to soak up the wax after each time that I burn it. And I'm just not, I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to move this to my candle crock. Hopefully the strength and throw does improve. But yeah, this is a very high maintenance candle. And then I also don't want to keep burning this because the scent that I'm getting was not the same scent that I got while cold. So I really miss that more artificial Jolly Rancher strawberry watermelon combo. Right now I'm getting a lot of the melon notes in here and the slight greenness with like a touch of soot. So yeah, that is it for my review on the Village 2-wick candle and the scent Melon Breeze. I think if you do like the scent, you can maybe try Summer Slices. In my opinion, I think that it's the same scent. Caveat, I haven't smelled Summer Slices, so, be your own judge of that. But if I had to say if this is super authentic, I would say no, it leans a little bit more Jolly Rancher candy, especially in the beginning. But I would say it's closer to the middle. So I would say it's about like 60% Jolly Rancher candy. And it's not super authentic. I've had more authentic melon strawberry scents. So yeah, overall, I would not recommend this candle, and see how it does on my candle crock. Hopefully the scent throws. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you've had better experiences with Village candles. All right, bye.